Hello, Ryan.
Hi.
And welcome to this short interview. I know you are rushing to catch your flight, and I'll be very, very short. And I would love you to tell me how you see what you are doing as an investor in various businesses, from sports to media to all that. How do you see your vision of what you do, relating to what the Black Blockchain Summit is trying to achieve?
I think the areas that I primarily focus on in sports, health, and wellness and media are wonderful segues to grow the adoption of tokenization and blockchain. Right now, there's a lot of highly technical solutions out there that, quite frankly, a lot of folks probably don't understand or don't have a strong use case for. But I think the areas that I mentioned, sports, health, digital media, are nice industries and they have subsectors in which user engagement can be high, and ultimately that would be the driver for the growth and the success of blockchain and tokenization. Yes.
I'm going to just be asking you maybe investor-related questions. One of the things that we do in the summit is just to talk about our solutions and what we do. Do you think it's very important for summits like this one to have a forum whereby different entrepreneurs can be able to pitch their ideas to people like you, maybe to critique their ideas, to be able for them to sharpen up their project or to correct whatever I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think stuff like this, conferences are great opportunities for entrepreneurs and folks who are interested in the technology to come and learn. But ultimately, it comes down to execution and going and having some key takeaways from the various speakers that were here at this conference, and then going back and applying those learnings to your business, which will ultimately, I think, drive you towards success. Another point I'd like to make is that a lot of conferences are heavily entrepreneurial skewed, and saying there's a lot of entrepreneurs there, not a lot of investors. So we need to start thinking about how to balance that equation, because I'll just get flooded with all these different ideas, right? And then the ratio of entrepreneurs to investors is 10 to 1. So now the real thing becomes, how do we grow more investors in this space, and folks who can focus and operate in that paradigm. And whether, I operate off my own personal balance sheet, that's one thing, but can we start to grow a community of folks who look like us, and they could go work at different funds and different companies and different opportunities within the space to start helping the flow of capital go to entrepreneurs who look like us. I think that's really important too.
Awesome. I think we've got a lot of entrepreneurs here, and there are so many of us, the people of color, who can be able to create a community of investors that can really help the entrepreneurs that are coming up with all these cool projects. Maybe my last question for you is, have you gained anything that you can be able to say, this is one thing that I've be able to take out of this conference that you can take home and use?
This was really refreshing for me, because a lot of the tech conferences, whether it be blockchain or not blockchain related, that I go to, I'm the only person in the room that looks like me. So it was definitely refreshing for me to be around folks who who are representative of myself. And then in addition to that, again, with these tech conferences that are going on, it's not always a true representation of just people in general. There are all these fancy investors walking around, and then these serial entrepreneurs who have had numerous exits. But what about the common folks who are actually, that these products are being built for? And then just from an educational perspective, where can I go, or what type of resources can the common man or woman, and where can they go to learn about blockchain? So I thought that was very powerful, and hopefully it'll grow from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you taking time to just have a chat with us. I wish you all the best, and yeah. Thank you so much.